I know I was. I know I said I wasn't going to show anything, but my God, hats off to anybody who's tamed a 150 Therizinosaur with base level taming multipliers. What? Holy. Whew, I don't even know. With no multipliers, a 150 Therizinosaurus to start took 42 darts to bring down, but then is gonna take 10 hours to tame. 10 hours to tame this. I mean, I know there are people who have done it. There's no doubt in my mind, and that is insane. Even with the 5 times taming bonus, it's 2 hours, which is what I'm in line for. But with no modifier, and I mean, I know there's people who have done it. Maybe most people wait for at least the ×2 modifier, but unless you have Megalosaurus kibble, this would take 3 hours with a baseline of like level 1 or ×1 multiplying taming multiplier. If you don't have Megalosaurus kibble, this would take 3,000 narcotics. Yeah, in 10 hours. So, yeah. And he does. I think I said earlier, like how we couldn't be damaged by stuff in our raft with stone stuff. He did a lot of swings of damage and only got about 100 of damage. So I didn't include the Therizinosaurus and as somebody who could damage our raft because I was talking about wild ones. Like again, this guy was going to town on this wall for, I don't know, a good minute. So if we were in the boat getting attacked for a minute, we would have time to go away. So this is what we have had on us. I didn't realize it was going to be this much, but so yeah, that's all. I just wanted to give a wow shout out to anybody who has done this on. Yeah, we got a bunch of fish about to spoil because we need to make more narcotics. I have some more at the base, but we're gonna need about 50 more or something probably. But yeah, wow. But again, they're so worth it because the amount that they harvest of raw meat, or if you go delicate harvesting, rare flowers and stuff, these guys, they're just great dinos, and that's why they are such a pain to tame because, yeah, that's all. Yeah. Hey, what's up, you guys? Back here, and we've got some upgrades. We've got some stuff done. As you can see, I did get a chemistry bench in here. Set myself up a little chair. not necessary, but got some more electrical stuff set up. I forgot how nice having lights were. I was running around with a torch and then remembered we had a generator. And electrical wire only takes metal ingots to make, so that's that. I got a pair of high-level dimorphodons. I think they were 120s or something like that. It's just 5 times taming is so nice. We have our original Quetzal. I got the platform and made a taming pen, and we got ourselves a pair of 100, level 100, out of the way, Doty, Quetzal. So we got a male here and a female over there. What else we got? A lot of dinos. I've expanded the little holding pen. Just out of wood. Yeah, a lot of dimorphodons, because I'm going to bring them in some caves with me. And again, after I did the first one, I just couldn't believe how easy the taming of them was. It was just, bola and trank out and throw some meat on them. So we got some of these little shitty terror birds. I didn't want to, but it's a needed kibble for imprinting, so I sometimes yeah, so I put slanted ceilings and put most of the dinos on there. So the purpose of it is, yeah, as you can see, the poop and the eggs roll down, and it's easier to grab. So we can run along here. Not all of them work or are needed up here. Yeah, we got another iguanodon. We got a female. Some raptors. Again, these were just low-level ones because I just wanted them for eggs. That was it. So didn't waste my time there. We needed some galleys for eggs, packies. That's mostly. I got some compies. Again, most of the dinos that I got were for kibble eggs. I did get a few things like carnos to tame dire bears, which I didn't end up doing their kibble for, but we got some stegos. We have this new little structure over here, and this is our incubation room. We come through, so I guess just to put it in perspective, here's our main base. Our greenhouse is still there. This is our generator room. We got everything teed off of there, and come through here. So this corridor is just behind this wall is the generator, and I just ran some electrical over, and this is where we got fridge for food and a bunch of air conditioners. So we'll be able to hatch eggs and raise babies in here. I got a mating pair of 130 or 150 bears. So again, I want to take a bear into the caves with me, ride the bear, and then have the dimorphodons just swarming around me, killing anything that comes near me. So this one has better health and stamina, while the mother has good melee. She's not overly impressive, I guess. She's just average all around, but he has very high stamina. I went through a few rounds of taming, or I'm sorry, a few rounds of, I guess just two rounds of breeding. The first one only got the mother's melee and didn't get the father's stamina or health. When you breed them, there's a chance that they can take either parent's best base stat line. So they got her 402 melee, which again isn't like crazy, but it was better than his 375. But so the first cub I raised had her melee, her health, her stamina. So only 1900 stamina instead of the, I forget what the what it is. 2950 is what his, I believe, starts at. They did get her health. They didn't get his health, so it's a little low. I just finished raising these. So they got her 406 melee and his stamina, but not his health. So we can do, oh yeah, they were twins. Every time you breed, there's a chance for twins, and if you have I've only heard this once, so it's not by any means confirmed, but I heard if you have an oviraptor nearby on Wander, giving the egg bonus, there's a higher chance of getting twins. Like I said, I've only heard it once, so I'm not sure, but we got twins, so stats came out the same. They're both males, so we'll have to sometime find a female with a better health stat, and then try and breed in a better health stat. But I went with Jim McMahon and Walter Payton, 1985 Chicago Bears, for any NFL fans. A really good football team. But so, yeah, the plan is to take Jim here, and I'm going to bring Walter as well, and all these dimorphodons. And we're going to go grab the Bronto. Originally, like I said, I was going to do the same thing with Fortune. Ride Fortune over and ride back, but this will be more fun. We'll actually get to do some more combat, probably. What else? Yeah, I somehow got lucky and got some days off from work, so I've been taking advantage and just having some fun. But that's still the next phase, is to get the Bronto back, because... Oh yeah, this. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put a little mini clip at the beginning of this video because wow, Therizinosaur, you are a freak of nature. But yeah, this is our meat getter, prime meat getter. Once we get its power harvesting up, so I want to go all melee damage, pretty much. I actually gave a few points to health. Just I like 10,000 health for some reason. It looks right. But so we have harvesting levels. This dino has either delicate or power harvesting. Delicate is for like rare flowers, fiber, stuff like that, and power harvesting is for prime meat. Again, this wasn't anything like I don't believe anything overly special. When I by the time he was knocked down, and I guess it wouldn't have been that bad. I don't know. I didn't feel like starting over. I'd found a 150, and that's good enough. We're not getting too crazy into breeding, maybe just yet, but or we're not getting crazy into breeding right now. Maybe at some point we will, but right now it's anything that we breed from, like a pair of 150 tames. So yeah, like the reason breeding is good. Again, it's getting into kind of how-tos, and that's whatever. So they were both 220 or 231 and 232, I believe. So you can see when they get bred, they come out, you know, in this instance, they came out at 243. So they were actually higher level than their parents, which I was surprised by. I thought they usually came in a little under their parents, but maybe if you have two of the same level parents, I've never done them I've never bred two parents that were that close in level. There was usually a decent gap, and it kind of averaged between. But so they're starting, you know, higher than them, so their stats will reach even higher. Because when I first tamed the bears, honey, guys, sorry I forgot. I wanted to talk about that. Giant bee honey is just as good as carno kibble when taming a dire bear. I used honey on one and carno kibble on another, and I think one might have gotten one extra level or something like that. They were both started at 150, and with the 5 times taming, it only took 6 honey to tame, which is what the kibble would have been, I think. But yeah, so if you want to get some bears, get some honey. But the thing with that is they will spoil. The honey does not stack, and it spoils fairly quickly. Even in the, I don't think it even helps in the fridge. The preserving bin actually extends its life the longest. Oh yeah, you got some of these damn dimetrodons. Another kibble required. They have to be floating. At least they did originally, so I did these again. It's floating the same way that we did it in the official server, unless they patched it where they don't need to be floating, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna leave them here. There were piranhas in here, but it seems like I put this foundation here and only normal fish spawn. I completely cleared it out, but no piranhas spawn in, but these coal will continue to, so that's pretty cool that we don't get them, because these guys are a pain to tame. Their torpor goes down so fast, it's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. We got this wild turtle roaming around. I used the Quetzal and grabbed the one bear, put it in that taming pen, put the other one down on the boat taming pen, and multitask, so that was useful to be able to use 2 different pens rather than having to wait. But yeah, so I'm gonna get everybody rounded up, and we are gonna bring that Bronto home. And let's see, I think this plant is just, it will not die. It's slowly getting smaller. It seems like it's almost done. But yeah, we'll go grab that Bronto, and see what happens on the way.